When you pen a technical subject, there are chances that the reader might dissolve in technical jargon. Siddharth Singh, in his book, achieves quite the contrary because this book is written concisely and is up to the point, and most importantly, keeps a rather tiring topic quite engaging. Hi, this is Gautam, and for this review, we are going to look at non-fiction, The Great Smog of India by Siddharth Singh. Now, this is a short and concise book, and at the introduction, the author states that he will restrict his discussion mostly to air pollution in and around the national capital region of India. But the point is, even if the study is mostly about Delhi and its air pollution, for understanding the topic as he takes you through multiple perspectives, you actually visit the length and breadth of the country. The initial chapters lay the scientific groundwork. For example, how the studies in the last 25 to 30 years have again and again insisted that air pollution is a significant problem which can cause birth defects to long-term health issues for a population which resides consistently in a polluted environment. Now, we do have reports from around the world. It's not just from Delhi. We have air pollution problems in the northeastern coast of the United States of America, especially in the New England states. You have it in the cities of Los Angeles, you have it in Beijing. So a first chapter deals with the scientific outlook, how research has changed. 50 years earlier, if someone has pointed out that air pollution can cause significant health defects and illnesses, it would have been pushed under the carpet. But that's not the case. It is globally recognized as an important problem. The subsequent chapter deals with the meteorological issues, like why is that air pollution is severe in the month of winter, and why is that not all Indian cities face the severity of air pollution as the national capital region. And he clearly explains it's not just about the coastal location of metropolitan cities like Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata, but apart from coastal location, the author tries to understand the types of industries and from these industries, like which is the major component which is emitted, like the variations of emissions between carbon dioxide to sulfur dioxide, and how the effect of each pollutant on a population subsequently varies across locations. As the foundation is ready, then he talks about the other aspects. Now, we move from science to the issues associated with India's development and administration. So you have chapters dedicated for both renewable and non-renewable energy, how India has really invested a lot of money in the last several decades into coal power plants, because coal is cheaper form of producing energy compared to the other ones, and how in the recent trend solar is trying to catch up with the conventional means of producing energy and electricity in India. So he tries to understand whether it is possible for India's electricity and the energy sector to shift from coal to solar, and if it is not possible, then what are the reasons why it is not possible at all? Like starting from the fact that India's domestic production is low, that even when we rely on exports, we are not able to get all the components. How the intensity of solar radiation is not the same all over India. So all those, moving away from science, the administrative difficulties and why India's economic history with coal also gets a proper detailed explanation. And that is the next set of chapters. And finally, the last two sets is related to what efforts has already been taken and what are the reasons that these efforts have not really borne fruit. For example, like you look at the usage of diesel engines or the usage of diesel vehicles in and around national capital region, there are severe restrictions. You look at your crop residue burning in the states of Punjab and Haryana, which are closer to Delhi. Several measures have been implemented by both the states, and you have strong reprimanding and then punitive measures by the central government too for crop residue burning. So measures are already in place, but in spite of the fact that these measures are in place, why don't they really work in real time? In the real world? And at the same time, he talks about the multiplicity of authorities in India. You have the Central Pollution Control Board, you have the municipal corporations who are responsible for city administration. You also have the National Green Tribunal, which is a quasi-judicial body in India which deals with environment-related disputes. So how when you have several organizations, there is duplicity of work and efficiency considerably comes down. And when there are several organizations, naturally there is overlapping and conflicts. So I strongly recommend that you get this book for a short and sweet introduction on a serious air pollution issue in the heart of India. And before we close, just one request. If you want me to review any books, when you comment in the comment section, just mention it with the hashtag. That's it for now.